Hi, I'm Andrew Hura. I'm lead environment artist for World of Tanks Xbox 360. VGC Outlaw 23V asks, hey dev team, how long on average does it take to create a map for this game from start to finish? Hello Outlaw 23V, and thank you for the question. While every level brings its own challenges, the time to create a level varies. When we look at levels that are more urban, such as Himmelsdorf, the majority of the time is spent on creating the buildings and various props throughout the level. When we look at a level such as Karelia, there are far fewer props, but instead a variety of trees that dominate the scenery over more varied and detailed terrain. The differences here require the time and attention of different artists, and some tasks take much longer than others. We also have a situation where we're starting to create completely new maps, which will only be available for World of Tanks 360. This brings an entirely different scenario, which requires the involvement of multiple disciplines and various steps to create the finished product. Working on custom maps versus the more familiar maps seen in the game take a considerably longer amount of time because we are creating a brand new experience that needs to be tested in the wild by players like you and make adjustments based on your feedback. As you can imagine, the extra planning stages of laying out a strong foundation can take some amount of time, sometimes more than the regular ones, as creating the final content for a level. A situation like the one described could take upwards to a few months, where working on the more familiar levels could take a month before it's released to the players. Another thing to note is that level development for World of Tanks 360 is a little different than your average box title. Considering that the game is receiving continual updates, we never have to worry about putting our pencils down. This is actually one of the most exciting things for the development team because we can make changes to a level even after it's been released to the wild. Here, we can take feedback from the community, feedback from our own development team, and make those changes in time for the next release. So while there may be an average time to create a map and deliver it to the players, the reality is that a level is never completed. We will always try to improve them and make it better as long as it's being played. Thank you for the great question, and I hope you enjoy what we have planned for you in the future.